I met myself tradie upper tree on my wedding day. His whisper mad my husband's law. Instead of going jealous, I was standing in my wedding dress when I locked eyes with Chris Evans. Yes, that Chris Evans, Captain America himself. The man whose poster had been on my bedroom wall since I was 13. What he whispered in my ear made my new husband burst into laughter instead of jealousy and changed my wedding day forever. There I was posing for photos on Bow Bridge in Central Park, surrounded by my bridesmaids, when I noticed a commotion nearby. A jogger in a baseball cap and hollows had stopped, surrounded by a small film crew. When he removed his cap to wipe sweat from his forehead, I gasped so loudly my maid of honor asked if I was okay. That's Chris Evans, I whispered, gripping her arm with death. Force, my friends, well aware of my decade-long obsession, laughed. On your wedding day, that's destiny, my sister said. Go say hi. I shook my head mortified, but fate had other plans. As his groove started moving again, they had to walk right through our photo session on the narrow bridge. Sorry about this, one of his crew called out. We'll be quick. As they approached, Chris looked up and noticed my wedding dress and smiled. Congratulations, he said, then did a double take at my starstruck face. You okay? He asked, looking genuinely concerned. My maid of honor, zero filter as usual, blurted out. You are her celebrity crush. She's had your poster since middle school. This is literally her dream come true. On her Watson Day, I wanted to dive headfirst into the lagoon below, but Chris laughed warmly. Well, now I feel special, he said. W here is the lucky guy. My bridesmaids pointed to where Mike stood with his groomsmen watching the entire interaction with an amused grin. Mind if I say hi? Chris asked, already walking toward my husband. I couldn't hear their brief conversation, but saw Mike laughing and nodding. When Chris returned, he asked if we could take a quick photo, just before the camera clicked. He leaned close and whispered, your husband just told me you have a life-size cardboard cut out of me. That terrifies him in the dark. Said she's walked into it at 2 a.m. more times than he can count. My face went scarlet as the camera flashed. He also said, Chris continued, just loud enough for my bridesmaids to hear, that he's throwing it out the minute you get back from your honeymoon. When I looked at Mike, he was doubled over laughing at my expression. Later, when he wrapped his arms around me, I asked, did you just become best friends with my celebrity crush on our wedding day? I did, he grinned, and he agrees that cutout has to go, said it creeps him out too. That photo now sits in our living room, right where the cardboard cutout used to stand. Our vows included Mike promising to love me more than I love any Avenger, and Chris even sent a video for our first anniversary. Sometimes the most magical wedding moments aren't the ones you plan. They're when your husband and your celebrity crush bond over how creepy your fan behavior really is.